according to the investigation, a report had been made and an OB recorded in Juja police station on the night of 24th. The said report, my lord. Yes.
A report of a missing person?
Yes, it's a report of a missing person that was made on the 24th of June 2026 and made by the petitioner hearing, Abdiaziz Duba Molu. No, Ramadan, on 24th of June at Juja Farm. This Juja Farm police station. Yes, my lord. And having made the report of a missing person and having recorded it on the OB, and I have the investigating officer is in court today. The circumstances surrounding the matter, there is one Boniface Dirango Karaoke. That is the statement that was recorded by the petitioner hearing. Head Dirango Karaoke. No, the petitioner Ramadan Duba Molu, when reporting the matter of a missing person, indicated to the investigating officers is that Boniface Dirango Karaoke had a land purchase agreement with the petitioner, with the missing person. An agreement for the purchase of a parcel of land measuring 30 by 80 feet. By 80 feet. That is situated at the area in Juja Farm. At the area. Yes, the contract, the agreed purchase price was verbally agreed at 4,550,000, and the money was paid to the wife of Boniface Karaoke, 450,000 to the wife of Boniface Dirango Karaoke. Yes, but on the fateful day, that is on the 23rd of June 2026, the subject of these proceedings had visited the said parcel of land, and he was in a motor vehicle registration number KDX, is a Mazda CX5, and my lord, the said motor vehicle had 6 occupants. CX5. Yes, and according to the statement, yes, that is Abdiaziz Duba Molu. That is the subject of this proceeding and the missing person. Yes. The subject of these proceedings and the missing person, according to that report, The second person, my lord, was Boniface Dirango Karaoke, whom, as I stated earlier, was the vendor or the seller of this parcel, subject of that statement, my lord. The third person was Samson Chege, who was an architect. Yes, and according to that statement, was his purpose on that date. He had been requested by the subject of these proceedings to take site measurements for a precast perimeter fence on the subject parcel. Yes. The fourth person and the occupant of that motor vehicle, my lord, is Bakari Hemedi Kemani. Hemedi Kemani. The fifth, my lord, is Douglas Muchiri Wambugu. Wambugu. And the sixth, my lord, is Fino, and Finoh, and he has an alias in Juguna. His Fino alias in Juguna, so according to the statement so far. Then, my lord, a neighbor, an independent, immediate neighbor, neighboring that parcel of land, one Christopher Kariuki Mwaura. Recorded a statement that indeed the six aforementioned individuals on the 23rd of June had visited the plot. That 23rd of June 2026, and actually collaborated to the investigators that the parcel belonged to Mr. Dirango. Then the statement, my lord, says that according to other statements from Boniface Dirango, is that Boniface Dirango, Karaoke, Samson Chege.
Sorry, where are you getting that to say?
It is paragraph 11 of that affidavit. I'm saying that according to the paragraph 11 of the investigating affidavit, the person named therein also corroborated the statement of Boniface that Boniface Dirango, Karaoke, Samson Chege, Bakari were in a group that was intercepted by a motor vehicle, a grey double cabin motor vehicle, my lord. And according to their statement is that indeed some of the persons whom were part of the interceptors had concealed their faces and some appeared to be dressed in uniform that appeared to be that of those of police officers. That is the statement so far, according to those witnesses corroborating the information received from Boniface Karaoke Mwangi. But they specifically identify and segregated Abdiaziz Duba and sped off with him to a known destination. Yes. Yes, Abdiaziz Duba Molu. And according to this, yes, and sped off with him. And my lord, according according to the investigating officer, in that area of jurisdiction, no police operations had been done targeting the said. And that is paragraph 13 of this affidavit.
No police operation. Conducted in the area.
Yes, and we're actually targeting the subject of the matter that is before you for an order of habeas corpus. But of importance, my lord, because the other details are narrated in this affidavit, is that the subject that were in that motor vehicle, especially Mr. Hemedi, yes, KDX 438, yes, the subject have recorded statements. Recorded statements. And of importance, my lord, is paragraph 16 of this affidavit that Boniface Dirango Kariuki was the person who was driving motor vehicle registration number KDX 438T, the Mazda CX-5, and he became a person of interest. And pursuant to that, my lord, and the statement so far recorded, the respondent, that the Director of Criminal Investigation in Juja, applied for a custodial order in Vika Chief Magistrate's Court. Yes. He became a person of interest, and the DCI applied for a custodial order. Vika Chief Magistrate Court Miscellaneous Criminal Application Number 227 of 2026. The application, my lord, was allowed, and the DCI allowed to hold the said Boniface Dirango Mwangi at Vika at Juja police station for a period of 10 days to allow the investigating officer, the deponent of this affidavit, to investigate, to complete investigation for the claim of abduction. The matter yes, contrary to section 256 of the Penal Code, my lord. Further, I'm informed by the investigating officer, my lord, that the matter was scheduled for a mention before the Magistrates Court on the 7th of July 2026. On the 7th of July 2026. Therefore, my lord, under the circumstances of this case and the disposition made in the affidavit of the investigating officer, they are active in investigations concerning the subject of the matter that is before you. And as we have provided that information, the subject of the orders of habeas corpus is not in the custody of the state, and particularly the area of jurisdiction in terms of Juja Farm police station or the other farm, Juja police station, my lord. And there being
Anywhere within the Republic.
Yes, my lord. Let me say that. Therefore, my lord, in the circumstances that a crime has been reported and a suspect is in custody and active investigations are being done in a process lawfully recognized under our laws. I humbly submit that under the circumstances, the subject and the orders of habeas corpus cannot be executed or directed at the respondent, having deponed the circumstances surrounding this missing person and the active investigations, my lord. My lord, of importance, I have looked at the supporting affidavit in terms of the application that is before you. And what will come of light, my lord, is that even that supporting affidavit is not conclusive, and it can point out that the subject in terms of the dispositions made, that this honorable court can make a prima facie case of the fact that the subject of the orders of habeas corpus is either illegally or legally in the custody of the respondents. In the interest of justice and the circumstances of this case, our plea is that the investigation course proceeds, and if need be, and if the court is satisfied that active investigations of a reported crime or missing person, then the court to allow that process to proceed, and if need be, the investigating officer can periodically report to the court on the progress. And therefore, my lord, under the circumstances, I submit that the criteria for granting of orders of habeas corpus, the salient ingredients have not been met under the circumstances of this case, my lord. And the investigating officer is here. If the court need other clarifications, he can be subjected to questioning on oath. That is all for now, my lord. Mr. Daniel Ateka is the deponent. PC Daniel Ateka, yes, the deponent of that affidavit. Juja. Yes.
None of them has been annexed or attached in this affidavit. Exactly, my lord. So it has not adduced any evidence before this honorable court. In addition, my lord, they claim that the applicant is not in any police stations in Juja and Kiambu without annexing or attaching any OB book in those police stations, because they say he's nowhere to be seen around Kiambu in any police station or Juja. They have not proved to this honorable court any occurrence book from the date he went missing to date to show that he was never booked in them. In addition, my lord, they claim that they have been carrying out investigations. There is no investigation report to date. Even if we were to assume that there was a missing person report, there is no investigation report as to the same date to date. Therefore, we do not know what investigation is being carried out. And we restrain ourselves the averments of Ramadan Molu, that is the brother to the applicant, that indeed the applicant is in custody of the police. And that this reply in affidavit has not addressed the issue of his whereabouts as per your orders. As such, we believe that the application for habeas corpus has not been determined.
Just before you do that, you said Ramadan.
Molu, as per his supporting affidavit,
Does he say where he was taken?
he explains how he was taken away.
Any
That is paragraph 7. Yes.
paragraph 7?
Yes.
Persons who disappeared.
Yes, my lord. And so, it is our belief that he is in custody of the police, and that this reply and affidavit has not answered as to your orders of habeas corpus. Hence, the application has not been determined. And the admissibility of this affidavit with no annexures is of no probative value to this application. I'll allow Counsel Oyo to